This is the afternoon races. We have the grand finals and petite finals on the women's side, and then we have the Tufts men racing the Wesleyan men's team. Right now, the women's 1v8s are coming down. Grand finals, we've got Tufts versus Wesleyan.
Close.
It does look close. It looks like both coxswains are staying in their lines. Tufts is on the outside, so closer to where you guys are viewing from, and Wesleyan on the inside. We have a good amount of seniors in this Tufts first varsity 8. Chia Roberts actually is racing her sister right now, Ruby Roberts, in the Wesleyan 8. Pretty exciting for them. Looks like Tufts is looking strong, looking consistent. Rose is doing a great job of keeping her boat at a great stroke rate. Hannah Jang has a good line. I think they're getting ready to push here. Now, once they hit the dock, they'll be about 1,200 meters in, so that means 800 meters left. So they still got a good amount of the race, but it's definitely a good signal for these boats to push. Now we have our old head coach, Noel Weiner, on the dock right now. I think all the seniors are pretty excited about that. You can see everyone cheering from the dock. Women's 3V, super excited for them. Now I'll get you guys back to the race. Hannah Jang's got her line set. Her boat is locked in. Those blades are getting in the water. I would say they're definitely at a higher rate, maybe like a 36, possibly. Wesleyan looks to be going at a higher rate than Tufts, though. Tufts looks calm, consistent. They're about half a boat length ahead of them. And then we're back. Tufts is still ahead, looking strong. You can tell, you can see the margin right there. Alright, Tufts cocking's a little bit to her starboard side, but she's correcting now. Also could just be my angle. Wesleyan is definitely pulling up on their sprint. Now they've hit this dock right here to my left, so that would be the 300 meter mark. So they are about halfway into their sprint right now. About 100 meters left to go. I'll let you guys know how that race goes. Wind's definitely calmed down a bit. It's even nicer now. Currently charging my phone because this live stream is taking up a little bit of battery, so I apologize if the sound is bad. I'm not using the mic right now, but hopefully it's a bit better than no sound. Now the next race coming down will be the petite for the women's 1V, so that's going to be Bates and Wellesley. Should be a pretty competitive race. Usually the final heats are more competitive because it's the 2 winners and 2 losers of the previous race. Looks like it might be taking them a bit to get aligned up there. Hopefully they're coming down soon. Oh yeah, here they come. All right. From what I can tell, it looks like Wellesley's in the inside lane, Bates is in the outside lane, closest to us. It was like a pretty close race. Bates might be a little ahead a little bit, but it's hard to tell from this angle. Looks like Wellesley actually might be like a seat ahead. Hard to tell though.
Close.
Yeah, very close.
Race the day.
Definitely either one could pull ahead in the last sprint. We'll follow them till about the 300. It's interesting, their blades are sort of opposite of each other color-wise. Looks like both coxswains have a pretty good line. Bates looks to be ahead about 1 seat, I would say. They both look to be going at a similar stroke rate as well. Not one overrating the other. Looks like Bates is pulling ahead now. They're about 6 seats ahead of Wellesley. Bates is pulling ahead now. Just hit the last part of their sprint. Go. 2V finals, which will be Tufts versus Wesley. honestly might be all of the races. One V looking excited on the dock. Undefeated day for them. Coach Brian Daw instructing them where to go. Mm-hmm.
Bill was his coach.
Oh, really?
Like Phil like just started coaching when Bill was like there.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
He's been there for like.
That's amazing. Yeah, I knew he went to Wesleyan because he would always tell us about how he changed from lacrosse to rowing. I hear the fans behind me. Super excited for the Tufts first varsity 8 on the women's side. These crews should be coming up soon. Have a couple of seniors in those boats. This will just be the cherry on top of senior day if all these boats win for Tufts. Super exciting. Undefeated day. On the men's side as well. All right, here these two crew come. It looks like Tufts is on the outside lane, Wesleyan on the inside lane. Tufts seems to be a seat or two ahead. Hard to tell from this angle, though. The crews look pretty close in proximity-wise. Now we've got senior Margot Durfee stroking this boat again from Washington, D.C. And we also have Riley Uterwick in 7 of this boat. Maddie Rosada is coxing this boat. hear Maddie motivating her crews. Yeah, the only two senior. Actually, no, we've got Aoife Schmidt in this boat as well, another senior. Yeah, it looks like there's about a boat length ahead. These crews look motivated, ready to go. It's definitely hard for me not to cheer for them. Technically, I'm not supposed to be as a referee on the safety launch, but so I've been keeping my cool here. Here's our Tufts freshman 8 with Alex Boyer coxing. Get some waves from them. Yeah, we've got a great class of freshmen this year from on the Tufts side. Looks like the Tufts 2V is about a boat length and a half ahead, I would say. Maddie Rosado doing a great job keeping her line. Looks like both boats are going at about a similar stroke rate. Not one. Tufts is definitely starting to get ready to sprint.
Tufts, stay to port.
Yeah, as Coach Andy just reminded Maddie Rosado to say to her port side, she's leaning a little bit to starboard right now, but the Bates boat on the shore side definitely needs to get over. There we go. So I don't know if you can see from the point of view, but there are two red flags on that bridge up there that each coxswain is supposed to point to. There's one on the port side and one on the starboard side. Now up at the start line, we have Coach George Munger, head coach of the men's team, and Coach Lily Carback, head coach of the women's team. They're aligning those boats up there, getting ready them for the start of the race. At the finish line, like I said earlier, we have Coach Ethan Maines and Coach Pete on the men's side. Looks like we have the second race for the women's 2v8 coming down. It's Bates and Wellesley again. In front of me I have the Wesleyan. I'm guessing it's their 1v because I don't know what other boat would be launching this early. Oh, it's their 2v? Okay.
Yeah, they're out.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say. I don't think our 1B is out yet. It's hard to tell from this angle which boat is ahead, but it looks like it might be Wellesley. Actually, it's Bates ahead right now. I would say by 6 seats, maybe. Both coxswains are motivating their crews. I personally like it when the coxswains are leaned over. It looks like they're focused in, trying to push their crews. They're also leaning the way that the boat wants to go, so could be a directional advantage as well, but who knows if it makes that much of a difference. You can see teams cheering on their fellow teammates. Everyone excited for these races. Lots of Tufts fans up there, especially for senior day. It's a little windy right now. Bates seems to be keeping their lead. Tufts 2B on this side, coming up on the shoreline, looking excited about their race.
Bates, stay to port.
Bates is a little bit leaning towards starboard right now, sort of inhibiting that Wellesley line there. I had enough that it's not interrupting the race, but if Wellesley pulls ahead a little bit more, it could be important for Bates to get over to that side. I'm actually going to pause the live stream for a second as I layer up as it's starting to rain and get